Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that. And folks, congratulations on finding this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what a Divine Fine is all about. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jack Price. I'm owner of Divine Fine Motors along with my beautiful wife Carol, which you'll get to meet or talk to when you do all the paperwork. But folks, I have been in this car business, praise God, going on about 32 years now. I used to be the eBay director for Furman BMW right here in Palm Harbor, Florida. The Furman family's been selling automobiles down here in the Tampa Bay area going on about over 100 years. I think like 115 years. But anyway, I worked for them for 4 years. Great people, great as far as dealerships go. And man, I just don't like what they put you through, that back and forth nonsense and all that. Anyway, long story short, I left them about 9 years ago after some discussion with my bride and praying and talking about it. So we started our own dealership. Got our dealer's license here in the great state of Florida and started that 9 years ago when I left them. And what my whole business is based on, folks, is I want to go out and get the nicest pre-owned. I love elderly owned vehicles. That's why I go and look for. I'm originally from West Virginia, and I know what it's like to have a vehicle up north with all that salt. Not only the salt, but you have the mountains, the hills, the curves, the potholes, all that stuff, the mud, the rain. It's just really tough on a vehicle. So I go out down here in Florida and I look for these super nice one-owner vehicles that look like they haven't even been used. And yes, they're out there. Believe you me, you've got to look over hundreds of them to find them. But that's what I do. I even pray at night and believe by faith when I wake up in the morning that I'm going to go out and find something like this. Let me just say this, folks, and I try to buy every super nice four-wheel drive vehicle that I can get my hands on that doesn't have any rust or corrosion on it. This is by far the nicest four-wheel drive truck of any kind that I've ever bought pre-owned on all areas. I'm talking interior, exterior, underneath, engine bay, mechanical, cosmetic. It is absolutely just as nice as you could ever find one of these. Folks, this is a 3/4 ton diesel 4x4 that looks like these people just took it to church. I'm telling you, this truck is absolutely impeccable. I told my wife last night, I said, boy, I wish we needed a four-wheel drive, four-door pickup truck, because I would keep this truck in a minute. Again, it's the GMC SLT 3/4 ton heavy duty big Duramax diesel with the Allison transmission, one of the best power plants that you can put on anything with wheels. It has 4 brand spanking new tires just bought with the heavy duty rating for a 3/4 ton truck. It's got the super nice 17-inch factory General Motors wheels. It's got the nice stainless steel big, I believe those are 7-inch running board, tube running board. It has the leather, it has the heated seats, it has the Bose stereo system, it has the XM radio, it has rear DVD and video with headphones and remote control. It has a nice sprayed in bed liner. You can see there he used his RV, and that stuff there looks practically brand new. This guy, he was just absolutely meticulous. I mean, this truck looks like he used it to drive to church in on Sunday. It's really that nice. I'm telling you, it's one of the nicest used vehicles of any kind I've ever had here. But for a truck, For a four-wheel drive diesel truck, this thing is just absolutely immaculate. And I'm talking about everywhere. I mean, every nut and bolt. There is no corrosion, no rust, no nothing on this truck anywhere. Still has the spare tire underneath it that's brand new, that's never been off of the truck. It's been, you can see it's had undercoating done on everything. Oh yeah, and it's got a big air ride suspension that you can put air in it. It has the backup alarm on it, the backup sensors. Like I said, there you can fill it up with air. It's got an airlift kit on it. That's just a sticker, and you can take that off if you want. It's the SLT package. This sprayed-in bed liner from Big Rhino Linings. It's as new looking as it was when they put it in here, as you can see. I'm telling you again, this is one of the nicest trucks you'll ever find. Regardless, you can't find a two-wheel drive truck this nice. It's just amazing. It's got the nice big GMC mud flaps all the way around it. Again, brand spanking new tires was just put on there. All of the wheels are just immaculate, not a mark on them. And the same thing with the paint. I mean, everywhere, inside your fender wells and all that stuff. Again, it's just amazing, amazing truck. It really is. And there is not, like I said, it's 100% rust free. Not a thing of rust on nothing. It just is an amazing, amazing truck. I haven't showed you the inside yet, but I just want to make sure you see all of this, how nice it is on the exterior. The hood, the top, he really looks like he's probably kept it maybe in a big one of his garages or something. Maybe that he kept his little RV trailer in or something. I don't know, but I tell you what, it's amazing. He's even got this little clear, it's not a bug shield, kind of shield that keeps from getting your hood chipped up. That's all clear. That's nice. I mean, look at the headlights, the grille. I mean, you can see how nice it is. The GMC, it's just really immaculate. All the engine bays the same way. Well, look at here. Look at those big hooks there on the front. The headlights, all that underneath, it's just absolutely immaculate. And the interior, folks, it'll just amaze you. Again, it even has the rear DVD. The seats look like they haven't been used. I'll say this, and I mean this. The interior of this truck is as brand spanking new. There is not an imperfection on anything. And I'm talking anything. The seats, the carpet, the dash isn't even cracked. Usually always you have a little crack in the corner of these General Motors trucks, the Chevys and the GMCs. That is perfect. Not a mark. Headliners all perfection. All the wood grain looks like it did brand new. I'm serious, guys and girls. If you see this, if you know somebody that's looking for one of these trucks, or you yourself are, please put down your mouse or your clicker on your computer and call me now. 727-460-4283. I'll tell you what the low reserve is, and you can buy this before the auction's over. Listen, this truck will not last until the auction is over. It's just to perfection. Of course, it's got the big 6-speed Allison transmission in it. The back seats, as I said, folks, they look like they have not ever been a breathing soul back here. It's just divine. It's got the factory DVD. It's got all the headrest. It looks like they've never even been on anybody's head. It's got the rear game plug-in. Your grandkids, your kids, or your friends can play video games. All the carpet is just immaculate, as you can see. Look at the jack and stuff. Do you see that? It's all just like it was. I mean, every nut and bolt on this truck looks like that. It's really super, super nice. I mean, just picture this. You can go down, just get in your car and go down to your General Motors dealership and open up a brand spanking new one. This is what that's what this truck looks like. Every door jamb and everything is perfect. As I said, he has coated all of the hinges underneath his hood, underneath the truck, underneath the step rails. He's coated that all with big anti-rust corrosion stuff. It all is just on every latch on this truck. It's like that. And that, folks, is how you take care of something. I mean, this truck with this big diesel motor will last you. See, he did it on all that stuff. A little bit of prevention goes a long, long way. See, he sprayed that anti-corrosion. Keeps it nice and lubed up, too. But what a truck. What a truck. I've driven this truck, folks, myself about 70 miles. It is absolute. It runs and drives like 100%. The guys at the tire store yesterday could not believe how nice it was. Of course, they know me. They know I do all of my stuff super nice. You can see that anti-corrosion stuff there. The seats. Look, here are your headphones. Like I said, they look like they've never even been on anybody's head. They are pristine. Here's all your remote. Here's your owner's manuals, your books, all your paperwork that goes with this is right in there. I'm going to scoot this over here so I can show you underneath this seat. How nice. But look, can you see that? That's all this carpet and stuff. I mean, look, there's the jack thing. I'm telling you, folks, this truck it looks like it did when they bought it brand spanking new. And what a find. For a Duramax diesel, a one owner, no accidents, no paint work, runs and rides and drives like it did brand new. I mean, can you believe this? This is an amazing truck. Now listen, we also can help you get it shipped anywhere in the country, or you're more than welcome to fly down. We're around Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. That's about halfway down the state of Florida over on the west coast side. And folks, I'll pick you up in this thing at the airport, and I'm telling you, you'll love it. You really will. This truck will amaze you. It just is awesome. Well, I tell you what, look at this steering wheel. Look at the leather on this steering wheel. I mean, all of it. This truck, honestly, it looks like it doesn't have 8,000 miles on it. It's just one of the best kept trucks I've ever been around. If you hadn't got that by now, you've not been listening to me. But anyway, hey, there's nothing I enjoy more than going out and getting great vehicles and selling them to great people. You know, I love cars. I enjoy my job so much because I get to go out and just get only the best stuff out there. Listen, folks, I don't have a big car lot. I'm very exclusive. I only sell 12 to 15 or so hand-picked vehicles every month. It's just me and my wife. I don't want a big dealership. I don't want to sell. I don't want to hire a bunch of people. I don't want to sell anymore. I'm a real simple kind of fella. I just like to pay my bills, have a little money to take my wife out to dinner or on a trip occasionally, and that, praise God, is about what I'm all about. This thing's got, looks like 2 newer AC Delco batteries in it, both on the same thing. Again, all this stuff has been undercoated so that it does not get any corrosion or rust. I mean, everything, all the inside panels and everything. This thing is awesome. It runs and drives and rides like a brand spanking new one, as I said. Starts right up, runs perfect. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and fire this thing up for you. It only has, folks, 118,000 miles on it, and it needs nothing. It says about 35% of the oil life is left, and I think 28% on the fuel filter. You're also going to get both of your keys, all of the owner's manuals. It's got the rubberized mats that are like brand new, and this thing even has the remote start. You can start this vehicle in your garage if you want to. You can start it in your house. I mean, but listen, this thing runs and rides absolutely phenomenal. You can see there is no lights, no nothing. Look at the steering wheel. Do you see that aluminum stuff? Usually that stuff is always just scratched up and just in a mess. Usually a lot of this stuff around the stereo is messed up. Usually these plastic things here are broken off, and all these little buttons are just worn down and just a mess. Usually your cup holders and stuff are scratched. Well, look at the little rubber things on your cup holders there. It's just crazy how nice this thing is. Of course, you have the OnStar, you have your compass, your temperature, your home link. Again, the rear video, it's got Bluetooth. Pretty sure it's got Bluetooth. Audio muted. No, I'm sorry, that's just to mute your audio. It has your stereo up and down there. Again, it has your 6-speed Allison transmission. Of course, the cruise control, your heated seats, and all that stuff. I gotta go. Mercy, I'm over my limit. Bye-bye.